Toxic dating habits. We've all got them. Sometimes they creep in quietly, other times they blast through like fireworks. And if we're being honest, ATEEZ would have their fair share too. Not out of malice, but because they're human. And love has a way of exposing the cracks in even the strongest armor. Let's dive in. Seonghwa, the bottler. Seonghwa's toxic habit is bottling things up. He notices every detail, every shift in mood, but instead of saying it out loud, he holds it in. It builds and builds and builds until silence becomes its own weapon. He doesn't mean to freeze you out, but it does feel like punishment. He can punish me. Never mind. Okay, down below I have a quick question to ask all of my shine stars. Do you stay quiet to keep the peace, even when silence makes things worse? Don't do that. Whenever you just hold things in and don't want to express it, it literally gets worse. If you just talk about it, the problem could go away. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Remember, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not any of those things. I am a what? I am not your therapist. Just stop it. So, Seonghwa holds in, and he probably explodes everywhere. It's like built up, and never mind. Hongjun controls. Hongjun's toxic dating habit is control, disguised as care. He wants to build things perfectly, including the relationship, but sometimes that means making choices for both of you without realizing it. His vision can overshadow your voice. The captain truly has a very strong and dominant personality. You can see it in everything he does. Like, we cannot deny that the captain has this very bullheaded way of doing things. And at the end of the day, 18 loves it. I think 18 likes to be punished by the captain. We a bunch of little freaks at the end of the day. Let me ask you this real quick. Do you ever try to fix and not fix it? Let me back up. Do you ever try to fix love instead of just letting it, you better breathe, sorry. Every time I say breathe, I think of psychers. I can't help it. Okay, let me ask you this again. And this is the last time I'm going to ask you, okay? Do you ever try to fix love instead of letting it breathe? So, Hongjun builds, Yunho gives until it hurts. There's no need to tap out with Yunho. Yunho gonna clean you up. No! Never mind. Yunho, the sacrificer. Yunho's toxic dating habit is self-sacrifice, to the point of erasure. He'll give and give and give until there's nothing left of him in the relationship. He is drained emotionally, physically, just all of the colleagues. Baby boy needs to hydrate. Moving on. And then resentment sneaks in. Has that ever happened to you? Like, it's happened to me and it makes me very upset. Moving on. Because no one asked him to disappear. And that's the hardest thing. Like, no one asked for you to sacrifice anything. You just volunteer. Now you all pissed off. Let me ask you this question real quick. Puppy lovers, do you lose yourself in caring for others? And if you're like Chris, I feel that I connect with Seonghwa, Hongjun, and Yunho. That's why I ask all of you to watch the entire video so you can see which members tap into different parts of yourself. Let me finish. So, Yunho gives endlessly. Yeosang tests endlessly. Yeosang, the tester. Yeosang's toxic habit is testing love too much. He'll pull back to see if you chase. He'll act indifferent just to measure how much you care. It's not that he doesn't trust, it's that he needs proof again and again. I'm going to be so guilty right now and say I do this. I do this because you want to make sure that that person likes you. So you throw out all these tests and you're like, I hope you pass, but don't give people tests. It's so unfair. Let me ask you this question real quick. Do you ever push people away just to see if they'll come back? What did I just say? Don't do that, okay? So, Yeosang measures, San overwhelms. And I'm always writing San as if he will suffocate you. Moving on. San, the Devourer. You already know what I'm thinking, whatever. San's toxic dating habit is intensity without pause. He'll consume your time, your attention, your everything. And I mean everything. because he wants to merge completely. He wants to be deep inside of you, I'm just saying. But that passion can become overwhelming. Like love is suffocating instead of freeing. I hope you like that ASMR. Okay, let me ask you this question really quick, Puddings. Okay, you ready? Drop it down below. Do you confuse intensity with intimacy? Just say yes. Just say yes. I read your diary. I think it was from like April 2014. And you said that. I'm just saying. I hope you're doing better now. Okay, clear my mind. So San consumes, Mingi disappears. Mingi, the escapist. You already know what I'm going to say. So let's say it together. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Fix on! I love it. Okay, we're on the same page. All right, let's finish. Mingi's toxic dating habit is avoidance. When things get hard, extremely hard, we see this man on stage. Whatever, you little perv. Get out of my head. Anyway, he drifts. He'll disappear into distractions, bury himself in work or entertainment. Anything but the hard conversation. His silence doesn't mean he doesn't care. It just leaves you feeling abandoned. Quick question for all you Song Mingi lovers. Do you run when conflict comes knocking? So, Mingi escapes. Who do you think is next? Yep, you got it. Wooyoung provokes. Wooyoung the provoker. Wooyoung's toxic habit is picking fights for reassurance. He'll poke, tease, or spark an argument just to confirm you still care enough to fight for him. It's giving Yeosang a little bit. Just a little bit. What feels playful to him can spiral into drama you didn't ask for. Okay, Wammies, I hope you are not like this, but you might be because you picked Wooyoung. Let me ask you this really quick. Do you ever stir conflict just to feel secure in love? So it's giving you like to test people. Tisk, 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 don't do that. So if Wooyoung provokes, who's next? Yep, the maknae. Jongho stands firm. Jongho, the loyalist. If he loves you, he's all in. Unshakable, unmoving, loyal to the bone. But with that loyalty comes pride. Arguments aren't about truth, they're about him refusing to bend. And yet, he'll stay. Even furious, even stubborn. He'll never walk away. His love is immovable, sometimes warm, all over your face, sometimes unyielding. So let me ask you this question really quick, maknae lovers. Could you love someone who won't always compromise, so long as you know they'll never leave? You know what? This is a hard one. That's what she said. But I don't know. What do you think? Just drop it down below. He definitely has a strong mind. Almost like the captain. Again, go back and see all of the members to see if any of them call to your snail. Okay? So, toxic habits don't make someone unlovable. They make us human. The key is noticing them, catching ourselves in the act. The act of love, baby. No. I was going to say the act of lovemaking, but I'm not. Toxic habits don't make someone unlovable. They make us human. The key is noticing them, catching ourselves in the act, and asking whether love can grow in the soil we've planted. Doesn't that sound like really philosophical? You're welcome. ATEEZ shows us that even in flaws, there's room for reflection. Today, we learned a lot about you, and I gotta say, I love you for who you are. Yeah, I do. But also, you should probably clean up under your bed. If you want to spend more time with me, baby, you can always join me every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. The show is not very therapy-ish. It's actually super, super unhinged, and I love it that way. If you are ready to commit to this relationship, you can always join the Patreon and or the Discord linked down below. Spaces are limited. I want to make sure that you get a slot. Yeah, I do. You can also join the YouTube family as well. Support the channel to help us grow. You can do that. That's your choice. Playlist. You could have waited. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Okay,